So our audience taught us the importance of the lighting, because the lighting doesn't match in these shots, so it has a negative effect on our overall video.
Looking in the mirror, drop of rum on my tongue, with a warning to help me see myself clearer. I never meant to start a fire, and never meant to make you bleed. I'll be a better man today. I'll be good, and I'll love the world like I should, yeah.
Our audience hated this shot because it was sped up and then really made it look really bad and cheesy.
That I never could.
This shot is also way too long, and our audience picked up on it quite quickly.
For years now, so I wield an iron fist. Grace is just weakness, or so I've been told. I've been cold, I've been merciless.
So this little bit in our draft was really jumpy, as we tried to do a quick montage and it just didn't work.
I'm waking up today.
Our audience gave us feedback on how we could improve this, and throughout our second draft and our final draft we made our montage a lot more professional and more pleasing to watch.
I'll be good, I'll be good.
Again, this shot as well was way too long.
I'll be good. For all of the light that I shut out, for all of the innocent things that I doubt.
Our audience was also confused at why our character is walking through London and why he's going from all these landmarks. So in further installments of our drafts, we developed on that point. Another point our audience raised was that our bass tracks were really bad in terms of the lighting, as well. This can be reflected on narrative as well. Our lighting wasn't particularly up to scratch.
Stomped out for all of the perfect things that I doubt. I'll be good, and I'll love the world like I should, yeah. I'll be good for all of the times I never could.
The audience also felt that we should just stick to dissolves and not try any other transitions.
The time I never could.
And this bit our audience thought was very cheesy. So our audience told us that we should put the title and the name of the artist at the beginning, so it sort of creates a link between the three products.
This morning
We also changed the lighting situation in these shots so that it would be more effective as a video. And our audience told us to switch our performer and artist together. And at this point we were unable to achieve it, but our audience told us that we should have more scenes showing the artist's bad luck at life, and how he's getting beaten up by bullies, and how his home life is in a similar state.
I'll be good, and I'll love the world like I should, yeah. I'll be good for all of the time that I never could. My past has tasted bitter for years now. So I wield an iron fist. Grace is just weakness, or so I've been told. I've been cold, I've been merciless, but the blood on my hands scares me to death. Maybe I'm waking up.
So we also changed our montage in London to make it less jumpy. Although our audience did say that it doesn't have as much of a focus on the performer or on the character as it should. So they suggested to us to have more reaction shots of the actor walking around London and how his experience is kind of changing his story.
That I shut out for all of the
So again, we were unable to include some of the stuff that our audience told us to do, so we've had to put in their back box. We wanted to have more shots of the London montage, but we mainly focused on the tourism of it, which is something our audience didn't really like, because they felt it should be the character's overall journey and how the trip to London is sort of shown him this other aspect of life, and then he awakes from it later on.
Perfect things that I doubt. I'll be good, and I'll love the world.
Our audience also told us to have the character sleep over in London. So instead of travelling back at the end of the day, he stays the night. And when he awakes, he's got a text from his girlfriend and he realises he needs to go back home because the only person really that's suffering is her, because he's run away. And he realises he's been unfair.
For all of the time I never could.
And again, we also changed the girlfriend as we felt that it'd be more effective if we had a different actress to play that part, because we did also switch the actor and the performer. And our audience also told us to include a logo of the artist at the end of the video to just link the different products together. So our Draft 1 Digipack, our audience felt that it was way too simple, although they thought the simple theme would be something that we should explore, but how we had it, they felt that there was really no theme, no clear theme that linked all of our products together, although at the time we also didn't have a magazine either, so it was really just the Digipack and the video, and they didn't really link that well together. So our magazine wasn't complete, so we only really had our Digipack and our video, so the only two links that we could have was the Digipack and the video, and that they just didn't link. So we improved our Digipack for Draft 2 quite a lot, because we started to establish a theme within our Digipack, whereas with Draft 1 it was very, very basic, so there was really no theme, but with our Draft 2 we started to establish it. The only problem was it didn't really link with our video, because this theme we were trying to establish wasn't really explored that into much depth in our videos. We should have, and our audience picked up on that and told us what we should do to improve to work towards our final draft. So for our Draft 2 magazine, we focused purely on the artist, and although it linked with our video because of the similar costume and the artist was shown in the bass tracks, it didn't really link with our Digipack, because although the artist was shown on the Digipack, it wasn't clear what the main theme was for the Digipack, so they just didn't link together. And our audience told us this, and they told us how we should improve is to focus more on the simple photography that we had gone into a little bit of depth in our Digipack, and just to explore it more for our magazine, just to link them all together. They also felt that the colouring as well wasn't really right, and they thought that instead of having a black background, you should have like a wall and have it in a monochrome colour, as well as the Digipack and our video.